They live really close to a clothing store. They don't have a ton of money. That apartment makes it look like they've got a lot of money. They don't. But it's the same rental as they were paying on this much smaller motel room. Same amount of money, so they switched. When they saw it, he got very excited when he saw it because he knew it was the same price as they were paying for the motel room. Where are you? You go, all right. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Silly me. Ain't it down here? Or am I lost? It down here? Where's the Burger King? Where's the Burger King? There it is. Or the Burger Shot. Not Burger King. My goodness, you could go as a leopard. It's a slightly different gray. It's like a bluer gray than that. That is a lighter gray again. I don't understand why your pants can't match exactly. That's so annoying.
I'm sure there was like different. Hold on.
Hello,
like further away now. Hello.
Hello. Maybe.
I'm sure they are. A bunch of empty aisles. Oh, wait, what? That was empty for me.
Oh god, did my freaking stream restart again? So annoying. It's probably just as well though, because now that's got
Jesus,
Judy.
what the heck is that thing?
Judy is the title. I mean, black is classic.
Hold on.
But I would make your shoes black too if you were going to do that.
It doesn't match the suit though.
No, it doesn't really. See what you can find. Is there something? There's got to be something else. It got to be like a classic pair of gray pants. What was that other one? Go back. Was that the same one?
I don't see anything.
No, but back.
They're gone for me. There's
nothing
for me, and I don't see anything.
Okay, back. Stop. Right there.
No,
wait for it to catch up though.
They only this color.
They're only this color?
Yes.
How annoying. Because they're nice pants.
No.
No, that's not what you... Alright.
I'm sure I saw different ones.
What were those white ones? Do they not come in something else?
This.
No, the full leg ones. There.
That that's not for suit, honey.
All right. I don't know why you thought I thought it was the short. So.
I
Oh.
don't know. Nope. No, I'm sure I had some other pants looking like this.
Did you have him on another outfit?
Maybe. Hold on. Maybe.
I don't know. It must be in there somewhere. Like, I don't believe there's not a pair of gray pants to fit this suit jacket. There's gotta be.
Ew.
Kind of match, though. So it's so challenging. Like, I know what he's going through because there's certain things where you can't match on the women's either. Bingo.
Well,
Bingo.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what
All
the
right.
supposed to go with that suit, actually.
Uh-huh. Let me put it in my rack. All right. Done.
Okay. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah. My legs just stiffened up.
Oh,
I'm
you
okay.
okay now? Yeah, you look nice.
Mhm.
I mean, Seamus says he thinks it's going to be the shortest trial ever. It's not really a trial. Well, I guess it's an appeal trial.
Hmm. We need to get something to eat, though.
You hungry?
Well, I'm thirsty.
I got some water if you want some water. Do you want some water?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. What?
Oh, nothing, nothing. How are your ribs?
I'm feeling a little better today.
That's good.
The bruising's kind of going down. should get a very unsexy set of pajamas. So, well, the bruises, the bruises
Mhm.
healing. You take one look at it and go, I don't want to be in bed with that girl. She's got ugly pajamas.
Who said that?
No, I'm saying I'm going to find a pair of pajamas so ugly that you'll say that.
That's a bit insulting.
Well, I don't want you feeling tempted, in bed with me with my bruises. And I want you to think, oh my God, she's so ugly, I would not even touch that.
Wow. I'm gonna make an honesty pajamas. You see.
I'm going to get what? Pajamas?
Honesty. The
On-
unsee.
Onesie? A onesie?
Yeah.
You mean a onesie? Yeah.
Yeah, unsee. Whatever.
Onesie. Yeah. Like it's a one piece pajamas. I could see why you would try to pronounce it, like spell it out that way. Because of the way it's spelled. I could see you working that
Yeah.
out. But it's onesie.
We were online all night.
What a crazy
I
thing to
just
do.
bought a pair of gaming glasses.
What?
That guy says he was online all night.
Text me later.
Jesus. Like emailing each other all night.
I don't know what they were doing, but
Jesus.
you know what? It's probably like,
Yeah.
he was in
Something
a
insane.
Usenet group or something like that. Like I don't understand why
Yeah.
you'd want to
Last night was off the hook.
talk to people on the internet all night. That's crazy.
Let's pull something of yours, because mine is not good for going around the car.
Yeah, but mine is like a
Gee.
freaking Orbita.
No, the other one.
That's at Doherty's, I think.
We can swap.
Yeah, it's at Doherty's, I think. Let me just take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Doherty's. Oh my God, he's so crude. Did you need something to eat? Because we're going to have to figure out what's open.
I mean, we can get that. Let's
Can you-
see.
Is there anything look
okay.
like it's open?
Burger Shot is not open. Cooking Bell might be open.
Well, we can try going to Cooking Bell.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh!
That sounds like something else.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is the pub open? So many cars.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. Probably just Walker cars.
You go Pluck and Bale, see if they're open.
Hmm?
Well, you guys just fight it out. I'll just go this way. It was very strange.
Peculiar.
It was a bit peculiar. It seemed to be kind of in an argument over who would be occupying that same space.
It's still entering the engine.
All right. Well, I don't think anybody's here anyway. So.
Wow, what the heck?
Yeah.
But there's a pin on the map that they're here.
I know, but somebody's just clocked in and pissed off. You know that. You know what people do. When I came to town, I swear there used to be people at Club Bell all the time, and now they're
Yeah, I
not.
know.
I got sandwiches though. If you're hungry. You hungry?
I'm getting there. No, not yet.
No, yet? Okay. Well, you just let me know because I got some sandwiches from the bar. Now, where we're going to go, we're going to try up there and see if that's where the right place is.
Yep.
Actually, I should go down this way. I just want to hear them butcher his last name. They probably will. Because it's got Irish and it's got, one of those Irish symbols and stuff in. And I think they're probably going to say it wrong. If they even say it at all, they'll probably just call him Seamus. But of course, people who aren't used to seeing Seamus written down might probably mispronounce that too. They probably call him Seamus. Remember, Ricky, when we used to drive around town, we didn't have a pot to piss in. I had this car. It was about the only thing we had between us. And now look at us. We got jobs. We got a nice apartment. think they might have parking at this place, I think. I'm trying to remember if I parked up here before. On the side, maybe?
Maybe.
This person parked
Or in
far
front.
the wrong way.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, don't see any parking there. Let's drive around. Here. Oh. Try here.
Yes. Nice.
Yep, here's some parking. Park right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now what we gotta just, check and see if this is the right place. I ain't gonna happen for another half an hour.
Damn, I kind of got stuck a little bit. You see that? Uh-oh. Are you head popping?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Jesus.
How are you doing?
Stressed.
Are you stressed? I
the
thought
fuck
you said it was
out.
gonna be like easy. Easy peasy.
It should
Oh,
be,
shame, man.
but still plenty of reason for stress. So
All right.
mean-
Well, you just have yourself a good smoke there.
yeah, I mean, there's plenty that can go wrong, and so it's just stressful experience. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, but on the other hand, if it, you could set a precedent for them being like kind of charge stacky,
Yeah, I mean, we by the merits of the case, and if we're given a fair trial, it's pretty easy peasy. It's open and shut, and it's
Did
very
you-
obvious they didn't
you
do their
allowed-
due diligence.
you allowed to call your like witnesses for this or like people's opinions or anything like that? Because you had like
no,
no, you can't do
unfortunately
that.
not.
Because
No,
you had like Delgado on your side and Frank.
yeah, so I tried to call
Danger.
Delgado. Yeah, I tried to call Delgado.
Are you guys waiting for the case?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Are you the defense or prosecution?
I
the
am
def-
the defense.
Fans.
Okay.
Well, I'm the defendant, rather.
Yeah,
I see.
defendant. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
and what's your name?
My name's Asia Andrews. I'm a law student at the at a USLA. Sorry.
Oh, and how's that going?
Well, I wish it was going.
Fair enough. You
Yeah.
come to see the court in action.
Yeah, just to see the proceedings and things.
Yeah, it'll be a good experience.
I am working on my internship, so
Oh, fair enough. Who are you interning with?
DeLuca and Associates.
All right, yeah, that's me, lawyer.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so we're just as I was saying, I just yeah, our case it should be open and shut if we get a fair trial, but the problem is, and the reason I was given a felony anyways, is that for a large part, the law just sort of gets to do whatever the fuck it wants, and I mean, they didn't even have to prove that I did a felony. They just said, "You're a felon now." and now it's complicated, and it's strange that I have to prove that I didn't commit a felony rather than they have to prove that I did. It's kind of backwards.
Do they not have the evidence to prove that you
No,
didn't?
they don't. They don't have the evidence to prove that I did a felony. That's the problem. Is that So reckless driving requires a wanton disregard for public safety and property. And all they had was seeing me blow a red light and speed. No damage to my vehicle, no damages to anyone else's vehicles, no property damage, nothing like that. So I don't understand how that's reckless driving, but
I mean, it is speeding and ignoring.
How fast were you going? Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Reckless driving requires the wanton disregard for human life or property, and that would require me like driving in other lanes, cutting off cars, causing accidents, driving on the sidewalk, hitting light posts, things of that nature. None of that happened. So even if
I saw them
even if I'm going
in the side lane.
even if I'm going like 200 miles per hour, that's still just first degree speeding and negligent driving by the rule of the law as it's written. I mean, you can look it up in the penal code. That's how it's written. And they just used reckless as in the terms of how we would use reckless. Like, in common speech, is it reckless? Yeah. By the rule of the law, is it reckless? No, that's a different definition, So that's what we're trying to prove is to, they didn't... I didn't do it... I didn't do the charge that they're saying. We're not saying that I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't commit a felony. So we're just hoping that we can prove that.
What did you say you were being charged with? Reckless driving?
Yeah, reckless driving.
So in the penal code, it's defined as drives in a way that is careless and with gross disregard for human life, including but not limited to driving on the wrong side of the road. So I don't know. I mean, I know I'm on, defense side. Wait, is everybody here on like your lawyer?
Yeah, we're just friends. We're just
okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure before I spoke. But depending on like your location on where you were speeding and how fast you were going, it could be argued that if it were like say like a neighborhood or something, right? Like anybody could be walking in that area and going a certain amount of speed could result in someone's death. So it could be argued that gross disregard for human life would be in play there.
Well, the police have gross disregard for human life every single day, driving around like crazy people with no lights and sirens.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they give joyriding, which is a misdemeanor, to people who rip people out of their vehicles and then drive them around and get chased by the cops, and those people get a misdemeanor.
That's true. And I definitely get your point. It's just that like, they're not going to not charge like they, say somebody murders someone, right? And then, and another person murders somebody, but only the other person goes to jail, right? They're not going to let the other guy off of the murder just because, the other guy got off of it, right? They probably just didn't have enough evidence to, prove the other guy. You know what I mean?
And that's the case, is that they didn't have enough evidence.
But so like what evidence are you missing? Because you said they had their
they have a speeding. They have a speeding charge. They already have a speeding charge. They have a disregard of traffic control devices, something like that.
Wait, so they don't have the speedometer?
I don't know.
They don't have a picture of it. They just have their claims.
So they cannot prove that you were speeding.
And don't
Yeah,
the all the
Well,
officers
even if
have...
they did prove that he was speeding, he was just speeding.
Without the
Like, you just charge him
speedometer,
with speeding. Don't charge
Well,
him
no,
with
that's
felony.
what I'm saying. It depends on
Yes.
like where he was. You know what I mean? Like it
I
could
was on
it could
Rockford
be
Drive.
argued. Where's that?
It's
Mm,
right down the road. It's basically a highway.
It becomes Tongva Drive. It goes up past the court center.
Also, the fact that the officers crashed immediately after witnessing me. So how did they witness me long enough to decide I was doing reckless driving?
That's...
Yeah.
Like, I parked on the side of the road and they caught up to me 30 seconds later.
I mean, did the cops saw something different in their eyes?
I don't know. The two cops in question they are behind a lot of sort of poor judgment. So they're the highway patrol. They have a lot of flack.
Oh.
Mr. DeLuca?
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Not terrible. I am in fact alive, for better or worse.
Yeah. Just hanging in there myself. Well, we get in there like at the 15-minute mark and just wait, or what?
That is definitely an option.
I mean, better to show that we're prompted on time than...
Yeah, of course. No, I'm just happy that the Advil finally kicked in.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, today has been something of a headache.
Yeah, you could say that. Those are in fact words that you could use to describe today.
We're just here for moral support.
Yep.
I appreciate it. Just a bundle of nerves right now.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I think a lot of people said they were going to try and show up and show support, so that's good. I'm sure some just want to fucking see it all play out as entertainment rather than anything.
Well, this would be my first case, observing and everything.
And you got to observe from one of the chairs, too.
One of the chairs, sir?
Yeah, from one of the chairs.
Like one of the jury chairs?
No, like, I mean... So there's a...
like first and second chair.
Oh, you meant like behind the table?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, behind the table.
Understood, sir. Oh, sorry, you told me to stop with the sir stuff. I'm working on it.
Call him sir even more. Oh, look who it is. Hey, how's it going?
It's fine. How's it going for you?
I'm a ball of fucking nerves.
Why? What? Yeah, that's the only way to deal with it.
Yeah, I just had a bout of anxiety there. That was strange.
Is this court thing open for anyone?
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Yeah, it's an open trial.
Cool.
Right. Luca, do you want to head in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I noticed there's no snacks being handed out like there were at the AOD trial. That's disappointing.
Maybe I should have got snacks.
Yeah, you should have.
We should have catered.
You want a sandwich? I'll give you a sandwich.
I have plenty of sandwiches. Do you need sandwiches, to Luca?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, if you need a sandwich, I can give you a sandwich from the pub.
I mean, there is a vending machine right here.
Yeah, but you know, you might want a little more, something more substantial. Hold your. Is this the side that you normally sit on for
Okay, one
the
second,
defense?
I'm gonna take a
Mhm.
quick nap.
Yes,
Yeah, this would be
ma'am.
the side.
Hello.
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 Hi.
That's
if
it. They'd
you
sit
stand
up
on that
behind
side
him. Oh, we.
instead, this is the prosecution side.
I was here. This was the defense side.
Oh, apologies. It's gonna be defense side on that side.
Oh, on that
Like
side.
that much
Okay.
better anyways.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I just like it over here much better anyways. I have no idea who that is. I feel like this courtroom always makes me look way more pale than I really am. And I hate that.
Let me make a quick phone call.
I was gonna say I thought we were on the prosecutor side.
Yeah.
No, last time I was here. Last time I was here, the judge told me that I should stand over there.
That's the prosecutor side.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, the former judge was Alex Marshall.
Oh yeah, he has no idea. He had no idea what he was doing.
Hey, some things never change though.
These are nice benches.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they're a nice bench for a short trial. If it's a long trial,
Hopefully-
get a little sore in the butt.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be short.
I don't think it'll. God, did they place those chairs where you can't sit in them?
Putting your phone in a box or a bag so it doesn't ring.
I'll go put it in the car.
Shit, I don't have one.
Can we just turn it off?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, some ringer button.
Does anyone have like a clucking bell box?
I might do. I might do. Actually, I do. Let me just have a look
Thank you.
here. Yeah, I got a clucking bell box. You want that?
Yeah, if you could give that to me real quick so I can put my phone in it. No, I mean, look, fucking 17 people will call me. They're like, hey, are you in trial?
There you go.
Thank you.
Fellas,
Just say
is
no.
there like a court here
Does that-
like happening now or what?
Does that keep it from ringing? Or is
It
it
does.
just okay? I can't believe I actually had something useful. I usually get rid of those things, throw them in the trash, but there you go.
As good at my job as I think I am.
That's what I hope as well.
Mr. Alessi, I'm just gonna sit behind you on the right there.
Just stand like right here.
I just didn't want to stand during the.
Why does she have a cigarette in her hand?
Yeah, let her sit.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I'll just sit on the bench behind you.
I'm not getting sued. That's Seamus here.
Oop.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
You got a lighter,
Enough.
bud? The back.
Actually, no.
Let me
it's
out.
not.
No.
Sorry.
Probably take off her
Take off
sunglasses.
my lighter. You got a lighter?
What?
So we should probably take off her sunglasses.
They're not sunglasses.
Yeah. Can you please hand it to me? Can I borrow it for a sec? Thank you. Much appreciated.
Seamus is appealing his felony charge that he got for felony reckless driving because he says it can't be proven that he had wanton disregard of human life when he was just speeding, and he should have just got speeding and failing to control, ignoring a traffic control device like a stop sign. He pulled over. He didn't have any damage on his car. He didn't damage anybody else's car. There was nobody hurt. They just decided to charge stack on him and gave him a felony.
Hey, not here. Don't mind me. Excuse me.
Oh, of course.
Why does
You
Fontaine
okay?
look like a
You
banana?
need something to eat or anything? Yes, you
Oh,
what?
never mind. I'll say.
I'm sorry.
Chief Justice is dressed like an actual banana today.
Excuse me? He's dressed like a what?
A
There's just
banana.
a banana in pajamas coming down the stairs.
Oh,
Banana in pajama,
Okay, that's good.
walking everywhere.
wow.
No one
That is
remembers
an
that show.
accurate description of our Chief Justice half the time too.
No one remembers that show. Bananas in pajamas are walking down the stairs.
Oh, God.
Bananas
Yeah.
in pajamas are walking everywhere.
Vague memory of that.
Nice singing for Shaman.
Yeah, thank you. I get found guilty here and can't work at the dealership anymore. I'll just become a lounge singer.
I mean, it has music, so
There you go.
Damn.
Well, they can't fire you from your own pub, so there you go.
Thank you,
Yeah, I do
Mr.
own that.
Alessi.
I can't do anything about that.
I mean, wait, they can fire you from dealership because of the felony? That's bullshit.
Emily,
Considering
just can't be
what it
manager.
is, it's kind of annoying.
God,
Guys having some trouble sitting down.
the cops could just show up 15 minutes late. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, if I think if they're 15 minutes late or more, we just automatically win.
You're right. I think that's the law.
Yeah. Yeah, you can legally leave at that point.
Mm-hmm. What are those two doing? Who are they?
I have no idea.
I used to work with the fella, and then yeah, he's a fellow Irish person. You know, gotta represent the Irish community in the city.
How was the rest of the batch, Malik?
Oh, it was not expected. When it said like beach batch, I was expecting like a party. It was like a job fair.
Yeah, that was the vibe I got too.
Yeah.
He's Irish and everybody, to be honest.
Apparently, they're supposed to be holding a job fair here soon on the football field. Not today, obviously, but like in a few weeks or something.
Yeah, the other one's on the 20th, I think.
Oh, I spoke with Chief Justice about our degrees. He basically wants to sit down with the dean before he. I don't know. I think he thought he was like agreeing to something by speaking with me, but I explained that like no, it's just a conversation on how like he wants the process to go. But yeah, he wants to sit down with our dean. I asked him if like we could sit in on that conversation, and he said yeah. So we gotta track down our dean and then set up a meeting or something.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually opening up a business. Hopefully next couple of days.
I don't know. He kind of wants to like keep the process like under DOJ.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
in gatekeeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can attest to that entirely.
What's that about?
Hey, do you have a second?
My friend's in court. Yeah. Oh. I wonder who he's. Wait, which one? Oh, okay.
Is that even a question, Fontaine? What do you?
I don't know. I don't know who your friend is.
This is for the traffic ticket, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is everyone walking in bloody?
It's not just any traffic ticket. It was for a
Oh, that's a
felony
detective.
charge.
I'm in
See, the other person I
Reckless
talked to
driving.
made it sound like it was just like a regular ticket.
The
So
girl
I didn't know it was a fucking
behind the
felony.
lessee,
No, it
standing
should've-
up with
no,
her
it should've
arms
been a
crossed.
regular ticket. Is the
I
thing.
think she's part of the
He
jury.
got charged with reckless driving.
She's my.
That's a felony?
Yeah.
Whew.
So if you're still looking to work the VU, she's your girl.
I haven't thought about that too much. I don't know. But yeah. Now she's talking about makes sense.
I think she started as a dancer and then worked her way up to actually own it.
Did you need a bailiff? Do they need a bailiff? That's like a free $500.
Free $500 bucks, why not?
Yeah, that's what I kind of did it for.
I didn't realize there was going to be a jury for the case.
They're not the jury, are they?
That'll be a good question. Fontaine, there's no jury, is there? There's no jury, is there?
What
Okay,
the?
that's what I thought.
Hello there, Jules.
Hi, Jules.
No, no jury.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just court staff.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jules. There's a bunch up.
The observers.
Oh, damn it. They're right.
Is that the judge?
Probably. Yeah.
We hoped they weren't going to show up, but they showed up. So we will try to have fun in court. Well, it's not our trial, but it's our boss, so we're trying to be supportive.
Yeah, it was so soon.
We don't get to say anything. We don't have to say anything. We'll just get to observe here, see how it works. The police probably think they have an open and shut case because they can charge whatever they want, and they can have in the moment they can decide that he was reckless. But I don't know about that.
Yeah. I believe we're just waiting for a major reveal, and then we can get this started. Sorry for the delay.
They call me the future chief. Yeah. I was gonna say maybe Frenchie put on some pounds, but yeah, I don't want to. It makes more sense you weren't him. Yeah. No, Luke.
All right. Defense, do you have everyone that you need on the place here?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe we do.
Yeah. Prosecution, do you have everyone that you need here?
Oh, yeah, we're fine. Thank you. Yep.
Okay, cool. Does everyone here know how the appeal process works in a trial? Defense and prosecution, do you know how this would work out in the process?
I sure hope I know how this works.
Yeah, I've never been my own prosecutor before, ma'am, so pretty new to me.
Okay. I'm gonna... I'll run everyone through how this is going to work then. Okay. The standard flow of this is that the prosecution is going to start, then the defense. Wait, no, apologies. I'm completely in the wrong here. Sorry. Okay. Plaintiff is going to start, then the defense, which is not defense. Apologies. Plaintiff is going to start, then the troopers over there are going to continue. With opening statements, both of you, then we will move to plaintiff, which is going to be witnesses, any evidence that needs to be talked about, etc., any motions. Then the other side, which is going to go the exact same way, witnesses, evidence, additional motions, etc. Then it will be a short recess. Then the plaintiff is going to give the closing argument. Then the other side will give the closing arguments, and then we will put it into recess and get a deliberation. Just to make this quick, if the plaintiff and troopers would raise their hand.
Seamus.
I'm waiting for your... Okay, cool. All right. We're going to start with the oath. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you, Delta.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I I do.
Alright, good. We're gonna start with DeLuca if you would like to start.
Okay. Is everyone able to hear me?
I think so.
Yes, we are
Gallery,
able
can
to
you
hear
hear
you.
him? Quiet,
Alright.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, as long as everybody
Okay,
that
yes.
actually matters here is able to hear me, I'll begin. Your Honor, thank you for the opportunity to present the appeal on behalf of my client who stands before you today seeking justice and the reconsideration of the charges of reckless driving, a felony under our jurisdiction. It is our contention that this charge does not hold under scrutiny and that my client has been unjustly convicted based on insufficient evidence and an incorrect application of the law. On March 19th, 1995, my client was operating a motor vehicle along Tongva Drive, a stretch of road roughly 1 mile long. Within this brief span, it is alleged that my client engaged in what has been classified as reckless driving. However, the evidence will show that this claim is based on a deeply flawed and cursory observation period. It is our belief that during this short time, it is unreasonable and impractical to make a fair and legally sound judgment of reckless driving. Moreover, during the sequence of events leading to my client's apprehension, it was actually the pursuing highway patrol officers who lost control of their vehicle and were involved in a motor vehicle collision. This incident clearly indicates a potential misjudgment or overzealous pursuit on behalf of the officers, rather than any reckless behavior by my client. We are here to challenge the prosecutor's claims that my client's driving posed a significant and deliberate risk to public safety. We will demonstrate through factual evidence that at no point did my client exhibit a wanton disregard for the safety of others. There were no damages to any property or vehicle, no erratic swerving, nor any behavior that would rise to the level of legal recklessness. Moreover, when approached by the highway patrol, my client was not engaged in any illegal activity, but was instead parked safely at the side of the road. During today's proceedings, we will present testimonies and evidence that will clarify the circumstances of the traffic stop and the nature of my client's driving. We will examine the definitions and precedents surrounding reckless driving charges and show that a brief and limited interaction my client had with law enforcement, as well as their subsequent mishandling of the pursuit, does not support a felony conviction. Our goal is clear: to reveal the truth of the matter and ensure that justice is served by having the charges against my client dropped or significantly reduced. We trust that upon reviewing the facts, you will find the initial charge to be unsubstantiated. Thank you, Your Honor, for considering our position. We look forward to presenting our case.
Great, thank you, DeLuca. Do you have any witnesses that you're going to be calling?
I will be calling both of the highway patrol officers as well as my client.
Okay, which one would you like to start with?
I don't think it really matters. Seamus, do you have a preference?
Go with the troopers first.
No, I meant which of the troopers?
Go with DeVille first, I think.
We'll call Major DeVille to the stand first.
Yeah, Major DeVille, please approach the stand.
This one right here in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle. All right. Please say your name, job, and rank.
I'm Duke DeVille. I work for the Highway Patrol, and I am a major.
All right.
Sorry, am I being questioned?
I'm sorry, just for me, because I'm taking notes of this. DeLuca, are you doing narrative testimony or line of questioning?
I have a line of questioning.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Would you like to start the questioning?
Yeah, I would. I was anticipating that you would thank the major and motion for me to begin the questioning. I will take this as such. Thank you. Major DeVille, my first question for you. How did you first notice the defendant's vehicle?
Speeding up North Rockford Drive in air over humps.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part? I didn't quite hear you.
Yes, I noticed his vehicle speeding up North Rockford Drive, making air over humps on the road.
Okay. And could you please describe the manner in which my client was driving when you decided to initiate the traffic stop?
Reckless.
Did you observe any signs of reckless driving? This could be destroyed property, damaged vehicles, injured pedestrians.
Sure. Extreme speed, opposite lanes of travel, running multiple red lights, taking air over humps.
Opposite lanes of travel is never documented in their case.
Major DeVille, are you able to point to specific mention in the police report that you filed that mentions opposite lanes of travel?
I don't have it on hand, I'm afraid.
We do.
Your Honor, if allowed, would it be okay if I presented the police department's own report to them for them to reference?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
You gonna bring it over, man? You want me to come get it? Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see here. Quick read down here at the bottom. All right. In my statement here, it may not be in the report. However, I am testifying to these facts here today.
Is that not admissible as evidence if they didn't fucking put it in the report?
I would have to object to facts not in evidence. There's no mention of it in the report. Therefore, or hearsay.
I mean, look, you can drive up that road at less speed than what we clocked them going at, and you will get air on those humps, no problem. I went up that road today with my lights and sirens on, responding to a call at 60 miles an hour, catching little bits of air over that. So, I don't know what else to tell you, man. You fly past at 100 miles an hour, you gonna get air. and a lot of it.
Okay.
If you could just respond to the questions asked, that would be great. Thank you.
No attitude in my courtroom, please. Okay, I'm gonna address the motion for facts, not in evidence. He does in the statement say that it did take air, so it is in the statement that's gonna be denied. Now, look, if you have any more questions for the witness,
Oh,
you
I
may
do.
continue.
He doesn't mention that we're in air, and also nothing about change lanes.
Let you drive.
And you said that you observed my client swerving into opposite lanes of travel?
Yep.
I'm going to object to hearsay. It's not in the report.
What do they do food? You got any food in you?
Okay, yeah. Okay. Not on report.
To clarify, was the objection sustained or overruled?
Oh, apologies.
The officer is testifying to items that are not listed in any evidence at all. It's pure hearsay.
Apologies. I was trying to find the statements once again. The objection is going to be sustained. Continue.
Major DeVille, were there any physical signs of reckless driving, such as skid marks, erratic movements noted or photographed at the scene?
I mean, I can't say I took any photographs, man. I ought to do that at 100 miles an hour.
Okay, so even after the fact, you didn't go back to collect evidence of the scene?
What, go look for skid marks in the middle of the road, you mean?
Or any other types of physical signs of reckless driving?
Look, didn't say I went looking for evidence, man. I seen it with my own eyes.
So you're telling me that you sought a felony charge without collecting or gathering any evidence at the scene to support that charge?
My evidence lies in what I thought.
Did not report.
Ricky, behave.
Why did you not list the things that you saw in the police report? Did you not feel like it was necessary?
Very busy day, man. Lots of calls, lots of people to go talk to.
Major DeVille, next question for you. How did the defendant respond to your instructions during the stop?
Cannot recall.
If need be, you can reference the police report that you filed.
About how he responded?
Yes, about my client's behavior during the traffic stop.
Let me have a read. Yep, didn't write nothing about his behavior, man. That's what we usually do. He had gotten out. He got himself out of the vehicle after, being pursued. But in terms of his actual behavior, I can't recall.
Okay. But in your report, it does mention that my client here was compliant with the instructions given to him by the officers.
Did you hear?
By yourself.
Okay.
Mr. DeLuca, I'm gonna stop you here. What is the relevance of these questions?
Simply to prove that my client has shown no wanton disregard for human life.
Okay. And what's the relevance to these questions for that?
These questions that I'm asking are leading to other questions that I will be asking in the future.
If I may, Your Honor, in regards to your question, DeLuca, if you don't want me to answer this, ma'am, I can leave it. But yes, compliant, sure, after he had pulled over the vehicle after losing sight of us. However, he was pursued and evaded us on that stretch of road that you have labeled here, North Rockford Drive onto Tonga.
Okay. Mr. DeLuca, please keep your questions relevant to the case. You may continue.
Major DeVille.
Hello?
Was the defendant's vehicle inspected for any signs of damage or reckless use?
It was. Did not see any damage to it. However, this does not indicate the fact that you can drive recklessly without causing damage to the vehicle.
So you mean to tell me that you can cause property damage without physical damage being done to the car?
I don't understand. DeLuca.
it's a simple question.
Objection. Leading.
Go ahead.
Okay. Objection is gonna.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Your Honor?
Objection for leading is sustained.
Thank you.
Okay, let me reword this. Is damaged property one of the prerequisites that constitute reckless driving?
Oh.
Mr. DeVille.
Yes? Yes, DeLuca?
Something happened since I left.
Oh, apologies.
What's up, man?
Apologies.
Council DeLuca, do you need a minute?
The horse is starving.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, do you have any more questions for the witness?
I do. Again, my apologies. Major DeVille, how quickly after observing the defendant did you decide to initiate a traffic stop?
Immediately.
And how long, in seconds, did you observe the defendant's vehicle before deciding to initiate the stop?
I can't recall that.
I feel like this is Clancy's first big case. He's got a mail, you know? Yeah, he's kind of got a lot of pressure on him.
You can ask about the crash, how soon after they crashed, like how soon after the pursuit did they crash, you know, why it took them 20 to 30 seconds to arrive to the scene after that short stretch of road, everything that we discussed beforehand.
Mm.
Come on, man. You gotta.
Yeah, no.
Let's get it together.
Yeah, I got this.
All right. Just remember those questions. Those are the important ones.
Yeah, DeLuca's not doing well. He's
they're
not doing
crashing.
well. He's
How long
not
it took
getting
them.
to the main points.
Yeah.
See how he does, but so far
Major DeVille,
he's not
could
making
you
a real tap swatch.
describe the motor vehicle accident that you and your fellow officer were in?
It's been a while. Can't recall.
I suddenly remembered that he was in opposite lanes of travel, even though I didn't put it in my report.
Objection.
But I don't remember anything else.
What has this got to do with reckless driving?
Has to do with them observing me.
It has to do with their ability to observe my client driving recklessly. If they're not able to see my client driving, how are they able to observe that my client was actually driving recklessly?
Objection. Relevancy.
All right. Objections
object to our
are
fucking-
sustained.
You can't object to our explanation.
He's not doing well. He is not doing well. He's losing this case for Seamus.
I am also struggling to see the relevancy of that.
Your Honor, the relevance is that their entire case is based off of eyewitness report from the officers. If they were unable to actually witness my client, that is the relevancy here.
Yeah, no, the still it's gonna be sustained. Continue with your questioning.
Just ask them how soon after they initiated the chase did they crash.
Major DeVille, how soon after you initiated the chase did you and the officers crash?
Or can you say that again?
How soon after initiating the pursuit did you crash?
I couldn't recall that. However, it is in the report that we went up North Rockford Drive and the crash happened on Tongva. And as you know and stated, you know how long North Rockford Drive is.
So, if they were in pursuit and it was long enough to witness all that they're saying, why did it take them so long? Just ask them how long it took them to get to me parked on the side of the road.
And after recovering from your crash, how long did it take for you to arrive where my client had his car parked safely on the side of the road?
Objection. Relevancy.
Once again, their entire case is based off of eyewitness testimony. If they were unable to see my client, that calls into question the accuracy of the statements.
Ma'am, if I may, point to the evidence of the report that DeLuca is quoting from, that we state that we pursued him for a length of time while he drove recklessly until our crash.
It was a mile-long road.
I do see that, yeah.
Ma'am, if I could submit, it was a mile-long road as we'd stated before. It was a mile-long stretch of road.
You are
how
not
long?
supposed to be talking. You have not been called up as a witness.
I don't think DeLuca has a clue what to do. You should call Seamus. Wish Seamus could cross-examine because I think he knows what to ask him. DeLuca doesn't seem to have a clue. It's like he wasn't briefed and he was briefed, so he doesn't remember. This is not going well for Seamus. We're getting very weirded out by the time because it's heading into storm. He's just looking at his watch. Look, he's trying to rush justice.
Same shit
They're
show.
rushing justice here. They're trying to
No,
rush
just call
this.
me.
Okay. Court is gonna call for recess. We're gonna be discussing a bit, and yeah, short recess.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is for Tsunami, by the way, just so that you guys are aware.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy.
Not going well, is it?
Are you still here? Okay. Those were the same two cops that gave me the freaking futuristic mumbo jumbo.
What, the futuristic mumbo jumbo?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ones that they tried to blame me for taking out the Woko.
Oh, and they thought they had some kind of weird thing that in their car
Yeah.
that somehow could read your
I told them,
fingerprint.
now you have, yeah.
Maybe, maybe in
I
like
know.
the 2000s or something, they could have something
They
like that. But
tried
they
to
certainly don't have
convince me
anything
that
now.
that they have a whole criminalistic laboratory in the car.
That is not
Because
true.
how
There
the
is no
heck
way
are you going to compare fingerprints
in the car
from a door
Yeah.
handle?
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Crazy talk. All right, Wakey, come on out. We gotta. If you could just walk out. Thank you. I know it's those guys. Those are patrol officers. They're crazy.
Say less. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Papa wants to go back in court.
Yeah.
Get in there. 40 mile an hour. He has to go into
I'm sure it can.
I feel like logic is just out the window for some reason. It is. What?
Came out here to pet some dogs, but they're all surrounded.
They're just so well. You can't pet the police dog without permission. You can't pet it. It literally shouldn't be a working dog.
We initiate the pursuit in Morningwood and our
Sorry.
T-boned at fucking what's it called?
You the guy that wrote that thing?
Marlboro Drive, what the fuck was called up there?
Yeah, that's
We got, oh yeah, Marlowe, yeah. It's a long road, man.
Yeah, it's a long road with plenty of overtakes and
Did you talk to that DeLuca fella ahead of this time? Because he don't seem to understand your case at all.
He was great beforehand. He just fucking fell apart. I don't know. I gotta go sort him out.
He
That
don't
guy
seem to
is
know what
saying
he's talking about.
that Seamus was driving with 130. How are you gonna prove that, man? You can't.
Yeah, I'm sure you could do the fucking math behind it and then count
Yeah,
the
but
time
I
of
mean,
the
this
fucking
guy can't
accident.
even. This guy can't remember, except all of a sudden he suddenly remembers that he was in opposing lanes, but he don't remember anything else about what happened because it was a long time ago. Excuse me, wasn't in his report. Why wasn't it written in his report if it was so darn important at the time?
The
you
report
know?
thing is strange to me. They're not even like it's like it doesn't matter.
Like he's like, oh yeah, but
yeah, I wrote a
know what happened 'cause
report
I'm
and there's
saying it."
facts of the cases there, but I'm just going to make up shit now. That's what it
Yeah,
sounds
like-
like to me. Like he literally is proven he doesn't have a good memory of the events. He's relying on his lack of memory to not respond to things, and that he's now saying it was reckless because he was in opposing lanes of travel. And he suddenly remembers that, but he don't remember, anything else. How, like, should be taking that apart.
But unless he's just not doing anything with it though, like he doesn't demand like the room like he should be. He's just
think he went
letting them kind of.
He went in confident, and then they managed to shake his confidence, and now he's just kind of fucked.
He's really forgotten everything Seamus told him too, which is really strange.
Yeah. Like he's trying to pull things together like on the fly. It's just not gonna work, and I feel like.
But I mean, they've already met about it. It's been known that this was going to happen for quite some time. It shouldn't be on the fly.
Yeah, for 100%. I mean, it may not be, but it just looks like it.
He looks completely unprepared. And the
like
business about him, Seamus pulled over by the side of the road, wasn't about him observing. It was about him being compliant and not doing a reckless thing. Like he wasn't evading recklessly at that point. He had pulled over and was waiting for them.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting that from like the way he's talking right now. Like
I know. He doesn't seem to know why he even asked that question. Like Seamus wanted him to ask the question, but he didn't seem to know why he was asking the question. That's kind of weird to me. Like I wasn't there and I didn't get briefed, and I think I know why he asked the question.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take charge of the case. I don't know anything about the law.
You'd probably do a better job.
Just a bartender.
Yeah, honestly, you sound like you do, to be honest. Like he's, I don't know, unless he's got like an office and fucking everything going on for him. Like, it's my first time seeing him.
He's really rattled. He's really rattled.
I'm a bit confused at how he's got to where he's got when this should be a cut-through case, really.
It just ain't that
Well,
many
that's
lawyers
what
in this city.
Seamus thought. Seamus thought it was going to be cut and dried because literally he was speeding. There's no argument about his speeding. They even made an argument about how they can take air if you're going a lot less than that. Well, that just proves he was speeding. That just proves first-degree speeding. It don't prove that he was being reckless. It's the reckless part. He and Alessa seems to have a problem with focusing on damage. That's not that's not the only thing that makes it reckless. The thing that makes it speeding is he's going fast, and that's all they prove so far. Then they threw in that all of a sudden I remember he was in opposing lanes of travel and he was taking air. Well, the air was just fast. Opposing lanes of travel he just pulled out of his ass just now because it wasn't in the report. Because he knows that that's not in the report and there's no other evidence. So the only thing he's brought in now is a bit of, it's not even hearsay. It's his opinion, right? But he doesn't got any evidence to say that he was on opposing lanes of travel. Like there's literally nothing but this recall that apparently is so good about that, but terrible about everything else.
It should be written down. I thought that should be stuff that's
that would have been like the problem is these guys think they can just give him felonies without any, they can bump up his charge without any proof at all or any factual evidence, and they can get away with it because they're smirking in the courtroom and being smug and because of who they are. That's not fair.
Yeah, is Viola like a judge in training? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. She seems to think policemen are hot shit.
Well, she's just when she was describing how it was.
Doesn't know what she's doing, honestly.
Like, why is Fontaine's at the left?
Because he's observing her and seeing if she's any good at what she's doing, I suppose.
Is Astrid also like?
I don't know. Well, he's the Chief Justice, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think the girl next to him is. Oh, that's his. I'm getting them fucking mixed up.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's his assistant. But
I don't know. It seems kind of it's unfortunate because to me it seems like Alessa just kind of forgot what he was going to what his points were going to be. He started bringing up the thing about the accident is fine. That was about he made up his mind real quick that it was speeding. Speeding's one thing, That's inarguable. He was speeding. But when did he decide it was reckless? That's the point. And the fact is that, he said, well, it's a long road. It's a mile, and going those speeds is not very long. It's a very short period of time. So at some point, and then they were reckless. They crashed. They were the ones that had the problem, right? And then they stopped, and he stopped and let them catch up to him and complied with them. And so he wasn't evading. He was just going fast until he noticed that they were after him, and then he stopped. But he would have stopped in their sight faster, but they crashed, you see? So it's kind of weird. Oh, here comes the bad weather.
I don't understand how that was like a sustained objection. Like, it's very relevant. Like, how on that short amount of road could they have been on a long pursuit but crashed and then took 20 to 30 seconds to fucking catch up?
Yeah. I think Alessi just kind of lost his nerve there.
I mean, he might be able to put at least this recess might be able to like lock him back in, you know? Maybe put him back in the spot, but
I just don't get how she fucking called me down saying like, "Oh, you're not a witness." Why the fuck is Buck chiming in then? He's not the prosecutor. It's DeVille. DeVille's the fucking prosecutor. Apparently, once again, cops can just do what they fucking want, even in court.
Yeah, that's the problem. She didn't treat them the same as she's treating you.
Did you not say it to Alessi though? Like, can he not say something back to her? Because he can talk. And say,
yeah,
like,
I did, and he was just still freezing up. That's why he spoke up.
He didn't even remember the points he was going to bring up. Seamus had to tell him.
Yeah, I fucking have.
It's like
I've been guiding him through half the fucking trial.
Oh.
I should have just fucking represented myself.
I tell you would have probably done a better job. I was telling them that I think that, he got confused about the point. I think the main point is that as soon as you kind of figured out that they were after you, you pulled over and waited for them. They didn't show up because they had already recklessly crashed. Yeah. That's the point, is they proved that you were speeding. Okay, they observed you speeding. They pointed out that somebody going slower than you would have caught air, so it's not the catching air part that made it reckless. It was the all of a sudden remembering what isn't in the report. He all of a sudden remembered that you were in opposing lanes of travel. If that was a significant thing, he would have put it in the report, but he didn't. He just remembered it now, and other things about that he doesn't remember at all now. So that's kind of interesting, I found. Very interesting selective memory. All of a sudden he remembered something that would maybe make it reckless driving that isn't in the report. That's
crazy.
Kind of questionable.
Yeah,
that's what I would
lawyer's
bring up.
just not great. I'm finding out.
Unfortunately,
he talks a big game, and turns out he falls apart in the fucking trial.
You can fire him if you want to represent yourself. As far as I know, you can. You can ask the judge.
It's just crazy that he's got an office in the city now, and he's got this whole Is this his first case? I feel like it's his first case.
It feels like it's his first appeal, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, the weather's gonna get real bad out here.
Let's to go over the storm, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stay inside. What's this do?
Have a sandwich you can have.
Oh, do you want a sandwich?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. I just eat them after that bad weather.
Yeah. Let's go in. I don't want to be out where these guys are talking.
Yeah. Oh,
not now, but like in the past.
Oh, look at the puppy.
It's tired.
We are. I mean, aren't we all?
How's the mayor
what
doing?
A good puppy.
Bill.
What a good puppy.
Why are you not in here for reckless driving?
Puppy, can I give you a little pat there? Would that be okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Thank
must have been caught, driving fast as him.
Oh, what a friendly looking dog.
I would never do such thing.
So cute.
Oh, never.
Astrid driving fast?
Yeah,
Is it a
nice
fast
big
one?
wag of his tail.
Unheard
Did you
of.
see that?
Insane thought.
I
Think
have
you
a
like that?
rancher. They don't go fast.
That's what I'm fucking talking
So
about,
do
man.
Is that how you get out of it? Just so you got a rancher?
Shut up.
Can I pick him too?
Shit, so
Yeah,
do I.
absolutely.
I can't defeat anyone ever.
What's his name?
Teddy.
Teddy.
No one would drive a sports car with the license plate nip slip on it. That would be ridiculous.
That's a great
That
name
would
for a
be
pup dog.
insane.
All right.
Aww.
Yeah.
Hello, Teddy.
Good pupper.
Oh, it's sniffing me.
They all have missed the
He's
most
cute.
interesting first half an hour.
I've met
That's
such
so
cute
cute.
little
No, we
pup
were
animals.
upstairs.
I
We saw
met
it.
Tennyson. Came into my
Yeah,
bar
we were
last
chilling.
night.
Upstairs.
We met
It's locked.
Archibald.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah.
We got
And
locked
now
in.
Teddy. Been a good couple of
is this
days for
locked?
meeting cute animals.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the first
I'm confused at what they call recess.
anyone that
really.
we met was
Oops, excuse me.
KP. No, you
Did he even finish the
Teddy
first
is
round of questioning?
Radivakarov's
know.
dog.
I don't know what happened, if I couldn't hear things from up there, or if it got really quiet for a long time.
Yeah,
But
this is really
I should have fucking driven my car.
No,
dude.
it was just.
Jimmy's gonna want to go to
Okay.
bed, and then I'm not gonna have a ride back.
wait, what?
Not yet.
Where you
But
going?
So there's shit about
Seamus's
my
lawyer
car?
just really,
I was gonna
really
go to work
froze. He had
bed, and I'm
no
not
idea
gonna
what to
bring it back.
ask. He's
I'll
like
take you back.
completely lost the thread. Seamus may need to represent himself when we come back from recess because it's just like the storm is going to happen.
Yeah,
in
Seamus
a few
can
minutes.
film in if it takes too
So
long.
they just, oh my goodness. I hear some crunchy noises. Did you give that dog some kibble?
No, I'm sure he found like an old fry or something underneath.
Oh my
that
God.
seat, dude.
I bet that tastes better to him than the finest kibble in the world
Probably.
because he found it.
He needs to stop munching so much, dude.
Hey, it's taking his time off, seriously. You know?
He really is.
Well, it's interesting how the court works. I'd not been in a trial before here in Los
Same.
Angeles.
This is my
Nah,
first time.
I don't know
And
if this is a great example.
It's not
of,
a
like,
trial,
good
even.
one,
It's an
but-
appeal. It's not really a trial, but the fun problem is there wasn't a trial, right? Like they just slam you in the slammer and ruin your life, and it's only if you take them up. It's like guilty until proven innocent kind of thing, which seems
Mm.
backwards.
So what's the difference between the appeal and the trial? Like the appeal to then trial? Or is it
Well,
appeal
I
just to
mean,
get it clear?
he's
He's
trying to get his
already-
sentence reduced. Like he's trying to reduce or eliminate that felony charge that he got. He really should have been charged with speeding, because that's all they've managed to prove. It wasn't in the report that he was in opposing lanes of travel. He just made that up on the stand. He just suddenly recalled that, I should say. Sorry. He don't remember anything else about it, mind you, but he remembers that suddenly. But it wasn't significant enough to write in the report, which would have proved it was a felony. But, the problem is not that he was speeding. He admits he was speeding, but he does not admit that he was doing felony, reckless stuff, because he wasn't. He was just going fast up a very quiet road that hardly anybody goes slow on,
Oh, I always go slow on that road.
Do you?
Sure.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite road to go slow.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Like once you're past the court center and the houses and stuff, it's just like, really dangerous to go fast because, of all the people you might endanger and all the property that ain't there. You're really dangerously driving there if you go fast. Oh,
I just
wait.
like to go slow in general.
Do you like going slow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there are certain aspects of life where I do enjoy going slow, but that ain't one of them.
That's to say. How long's his recess?
It's going to be till after storm, I think.
Yeah,
Oh
probably.
shit! Wait, we're having a storm hitting here soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, we are.
Yeah, I did. Thankfully.
Yeah, I parked mine too.
Thank God. I mean, there's about like 6 cruisers outside though, so they're gonna be walking home.
Well, I think they might figure it out at some point. You know, they might.
I can bring my pink limousine and take them for a ride.
I think they enjoyed
I think
that.
they'd enjoy that. Yeah.
I think they would.
So
This
loud.
is not a test. This is your emergency
Does anybody
broadcast
think it's
system.
weird that the sign on the door says hallway? Don't you think that's kind of weird? Wouldn't it just say exit? Like, why would you say hall? It's not really even a hallway. You know, it's like, I don't understand why the sign says hallway. Like, that's such an uninformative sign. Like, hallway to what?
I think you should take that up with the mayor.
A hallway to the other side.
Hallway to heaven.
I have no idea. It just seems odd to me. Like, normally it would say exit. Wouldn't you just say exit?
I swear the dog's
I don't know.
one of these days, dude.
I think I put so much. I don't know. I don't think I've ever
Teddy's going
thought
up
about
to
it.
the bench.
Maybe you're right. What does it say if it goes into the hallway on the other door? Does it say the hallway there too, or is
I
that
don't know. Now I
exit?
need to check though.
It's just like this little, I mean, technically it's a hallway, but it's like, that's not informative. And this says lobby. Like, why wouldn't it just say this way to the lobby, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I see
weird,
what you
isn't it?
Courtroom. So this does not say hallway on this side.
No, this says courtroom. It doesn't say hallway. Yeah, they would say hallway, but the problem is you need to know where you're going to. Like, it's kind of weird. Maybe I just
Really wanna
think
be
too
locked in
much.
this courtroom though? Do I really
Oh, are we going to get locked in?
Yeah, probably.
I don't.
All right, let's go out. Come on, Ricky. Ricky, come on out, everybody. Might get locked in.
Oh?
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. It's just.
Oh.
It's not
Oh my
intentional.
God! What happened to you?
Sometimes,
You okay?
sometimes just their knowledge of life really.
What do you mean?
All right, well.
All right. So basically, what's going to happen next is instead of doing the whole trial thing, I'm just going to give my statement. We talked to the judges, and so I'm just going to give my statement, and the Buck's going to give his, and then we're not going to deal with all the questioning and everything.
I don't
So it's,
understand why we're questioning at all. I mean, it's just kind of, it should have been a statement thing, right? Like, because it's an appeal, not a trial.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we're changing it now, and we're just going to be doing statements.
Well, I think you probably got a very eloquent statement ready.
Oh, I'm going to get it ready. All right, I'm going to go sit down and work on it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to think about, sitting down over here as well.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sit down over here, Ricky?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
All right, let's just think about that. Let's think about, not being here for a minute.
Yep.
I think about coming back here after the storm.
Oh, yeah, we'll do.
All right. Well, we will be back after the trial, after the storm. We're just going to have a reset. Their resets are sometimes quite long. So I'm hoping it won't be that long this time. I think it's at 6:02. For some reason, it's not on the hour. It's always like a couple minutes after the hour for the reset. So we shall see. Okay, let me see. 6:02. That should be just storm, though. So we might have a few minutes. I mean, technically it does go to a hallway, but the fact is it doesn't say hallway, and the other side is this courtroom, which is the information you really want. This way to the lobby, not this way to a hallway that leads to the lobby. I know I'm being pedantic, but I just find it so weirdly useless a piece of information. It is quite a useless piece of information. I don't know that it's going to find server variables if it's still down. I find the server's resets are a little bit long. It's not telling me it's down. Now it's telling me it's down. Okay. Well, wait a sec. Should just be a minute or two. Just exit. Now that I've done this a couple times, 5M might decide that I'm crazy. 5M is quite temperamental sometimes. For some reason, it will just decide that one person in. Yes. We're in back in. Judy doesn't know anything about the law except that she has been in trouble with it in her past. And she just has a fairly logical mind. We'll just give it a sec because otherwise she might show up looking like Michael. We don't want her to look like Michael in the courtroom.
All right.
All right,
Let's fucking do this thing.
Yeah.
All right, Nas.
It's yeah, they've got to come along and unlock that, I think. An officer of the court has to come along and unlock that.
Yep.
Yeah, if I win, maybe we'll have a party.
I mean, we should have a party regardless.
One will just be a much sadder affair.
Well, I mean, yes, but on the other hand, you did your best and you tried, and maybe they'll embolden other people to maybe challenge these guys. I mean, not that, they might have, other circumstances that are.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ricky said something quite interesting a little while ago about me having met those guys. They gave him some grief before, the same officers, the same patrol guys, and they claimed that they had some futuristic thing to take your, fingerprints in the car. I don't know what kind of Buck Rogers shit they were watching, but I don't think there's any such thing like that. You don't have a lab for, dusting fingerprints in your car. It seems like they can just make up whatever they want. They just say whatever they want, which isn't right. They shouldn't. They should be held accountable to somebody.
Yeah, it should be.
Fingerprints should be forensics territory, not highway patrol.
Yeah, the fact that they even claim to have such a thing is like craziness.
Oh.
Hi, Astrid.
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Good, good. How's it going in there? It's interesting.
Not great.
No, it feels like it's not very organic. Like it's not flowing very well.
Yeah.
Kind of
Not because of you,
inorganic,
just in
I'd
general.
say.
It seems like.
No, I mean, I'm partly
It's
to blame for that.
chaos.
That's for sure.
You think? I mean,
It didn't sound like it went very well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll see how the second half goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might be better with statements. I'm sure you got a great statement, don't you, Seamus?
Oh, I'm just gonna wing it.
That's what you like to hear.
Okay.
No, I've got something.
Speak from the heart, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a question of speaking from the heart. It's facts, you know. It's the facts that's going to sway
Listen,
them.
I'm a
not-
salesman. I'm gonna sell.
Okay.
It's your time to shine.
It's my time to shine.
Yeah,
But at least this way, at least this
I
way,
realize
if
she still has a
I
bracelet on.
state my case and it goes down, I know it's on me, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Isn't it ironic? If you can't sell it, you'll be stuck on the sales floor.
Yeah, a little bit ironic.
Well, like I said, they can't take his pub away from him.
They certainly can't. I'll still have that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just buy the
Also,
VU
you
too.
were not at the goth night yesterday. I'm a little surprised.
I had dental surgery on Monday. I've been in bed on painkillers.
So, what better place to be when you're on painkillers?
Just fucking sitting in a chair, just.
That's literally what every guy do in there. So.
Yeah, but I'd like to bring a little bit of pizzazz to the affair.
Yeah, he wants to get up and dance.
With who?
You
want to get
up and dance.
I'll get up and dance. I think you said I want to get with Nance.
I also thought you said Nance.
Yeah, I was like,
who the heck is
who the fuck is
But
Nance?
I don't know enough people in the city, so I just assumed there was a girl named Nance.
No. He wants to get up and dance.
First off, I'm never gonna go for a girl named Nance. That's just a grandma's name.
Well, you know what they say about girls with grandma's name.
What's that?
Grandma underwear?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you see Sylvia up there? What?
I just it's squeamish at, blood, I guess.
I wonder if they're waiting in the courtroom, wondering why no one's coming in.
That's possible.
Well, they could find that out pretty easy if they came here and tried the door, couldn't they?
Oh,
Yeah,
the door's locked.
it's locked.
They want us back in. They're going to let us back in. That's the way that works.
I just really don't think the judge really knows what they're doing.
It was a little awkward on that part of things. A lot of heavy pauses.
Questionable
Oh,
calls.
there we go.
I mean, I think it's entirely relevant.
Thank you.
Good look up there.
Thank you.
Oh, you want out now?
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I mean, everybody. Never mind.
You want to come
Front
out?
row seats now.
You don't want to come out?
You're good, Malik. You can sit down.
I'm in shades of linen. Excuse me.
Now my legs swing. Goodness.
Just pushing you out of the way.
Should we go up a couple? No. Come on,
Sit on the edge, dude.
Oh, okay.
So you want to say the back, huh?
Aww.
The kill kid, huh? Okay.
Hey, Birch, man, you need a haircut.
You don't like my hair, dude?
No, I think it looks good. I just think you need a haircut.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yep. Wow. All right. Throw down the quarters.
Holy shit.
You're God, Carl.
You wanna? Wait. You wanna hit my girlfriend?
What?
Is that what?